Oh dear indeed. Evening Daz, evening Karen. Daz, I can't invite anybody in, mate. He won't let me. And I ain't got a button either. He won't let me go on other people's lives, and he won't let me invite people in. Even though you're there, you send the invite, but I won't get it. It's pissing me off, to be honest. Don't worry about it, Karen. It's alright, girl. Hi, Mary. Hi, Ian, Danny, Daisy, Paul. Evening, son. Joanne. David, Godfrey. Mary. Evening, Mac. How are you, brother? Paul. Kelly, Glyn. Dreyer. Bob James. Roy Pierce. Evening, brother. Penny Martin. Right, guys, I've had to come on. I've had to come on because my blood's boiling. Again, another patriot today been attacked. Tim. It's just getting. Evening, Sister Sax. How are you, Kim? Jeff, Nigel. It's just getting beyond the joke now. Everything that's happening in this country. So I thought I'd just come on once more and try and give it to you guys straight about the Constitution. And I hope you're going to get it this time, because it's what's going to save us, guys. It's what's going to save us. These treaties, right, these treaties, ECA Act, Maastricht Treaty, Barcelona Declaration, Lisbon Treaty, all these treaties and acts, they're all unlawful. And they all go against our Constitution. These 649 traitors in that Parliament know this. They've knew it for years. But we've always been asleep. And that's what they've counted on. They've counted on the fact that we have been asleep. Why do you think they're attacking James? Why do you think they're attacking Tim? And why do you think they'll probably attack me and other patriots who are getting... Because we're getting the message out. We're waking people up to what's been going on. They're subverting the Constitution. And trust me, it's the one thing technically... I know we don't have hanging in this country anymore, but it's technically the one thing you can still get hanged for in this country is high treason. And every single one of them in that Parliament is committing high treason with what they're doing to us. Every single one of them. And why do you think the bums have fell out? Basically. Because they know we're onto them. And they know if we can wake the people up, they're finished. The lot of them. All finished. Every single one of them. Because none of them are any good. Why do you think they have a general election every 4 years? Why do you think we have that, ladies and gentlemen? If Parliament was sovereign, do you think we'd be having general elections? No, we wouldn't. We have a general election because the parties involved put forward their manifestos. And then we, the sovereign people, are asked to vote for them. And then when we vote them in, whoever it is, we are lending our sovereignty to them for another 4 years. That's how democracy is in this country. It's the Constitution, ladies and gentlemen. We need to wake up and wake up fast and get everybody on board with this, because these tyrannous, corrupt people, it's all right for the Anna Sudbury to go around shouting down to when it was on when James was heckling her. It's all right for us to call him basically a scumbag, a right-wing, you know, racist, xenophobe, whatever names they want to call these people, they call us. But it's all right for them to defamation of our character. It's got to stop. And we need to stop it fast. We need to pack this in. This has got to stop now. Our constitution is alive and well, and we should be embracing it. Not doubting it, embracing it, because it's the thing that will save this country. Don't you think if they could have got rid of this, our constitution, it'd be gone already? Merkel wouldn't be saying all these member states need to give up the sovereignty. If the government was sovereign, they'd already be sovereign, wouldn't they? They'd already have that power. They know they haven't got that power. Because we, the people, have the power. Not them tyrannous corrupt in them parliament. They have no power, only what we give them. You really need to start. You've seen what Tracy's been doing, a fantastic job Tracy Blackwell's been doing, using the Constitution. She held the High Court up for 2.5 hours and the judge had to admit he lied twice. Because she read up on the Constitution and she knew what she was doing when she went in there. She was confident in using what she was doing when she got in there. And it paid off. It works. Because the Constitution will always work when used correctly. It's really getting me down. It's really getting me down because the solution is so simple. The solution is out there for everybody. So what we all need to do is get the yellow jacket on and all go and stand outside the Parliament and demand that they all resign. Vote in our confidence. A vote in our confidence in the government. And the Queen. The Queen's the same. The Queen is not standing on her oath, the coronation oath. She's not standing on it. She's not standing by it. Or the police. And this is how you know you're living in, basically, a totalitarianism society. Because they've all gone rogue. Every single one of them have all gone rogue. And because we're allowing it. We, the people, are allowing this to happen. Because we have the power to stop it. And it's called the Constitution. And that's all you've got to do, guys. All you've got to do is get behind the Constitution, believe in it, and use it against these tyrannous evil, because in that Parliament. I mean, what did James do wrong? He did nothing wrong, really. Yeah, okay, he may have used a few expletives. But do you think they should have the right to close his Facebook down and close his PayPal down just because he's... Well, they ain't closing Anna Sudbury's bank accounts and that down, no, are they? She should be investigated because she is definitely subverting her constituency because her constituency voted leave. And she's gone against him every day since. The people of this nation are the sovereign people, not your government. And when you look at what I've just said, think about it. It all adds up. We wouldn't be having elections that just sort it out between themselves. But they need our approval every 4 years to see if they're doing a good job. If they're not, we can remove them and put somebody else in because we lend them our sovereignty to act on our behalf for the best interest of this nation. Not the best interest of this nation that's for them, for us. I just don't know what else to tell you guys. I really don't. But all I am telling you is, you've all got to unite together as one. And you've got to come together under the Constitution. Whatever other group you're in, it doesn't make any difference. Because the Constitution of this land is what's going to save every single person in it. And when you all realise that and come round to that idea, it's nothing to do with the Dragons, about the Dragons being a constitutional awareness group. It's nothing to do with that. I'd be saying that anyway, even if I wasn't a Dragon. Because I do know about the Constitution. And that is the answer. It won't be the Dragons that will be getting the country back. It'll be the Constitution. What we should all be believing in. We're only informing you about it because we love you. We love every single person in this country. We love our country. We want it back from tyranny and corruption. And we will get it back because we are waking people up every single day. And James and Tracy are two of the best people you will ever meet. Tim Scott as well. Hope Not Hate have done a number on him today. Defamation of character, 100%. It's about time we started taking, like I put on a memo on just, maybe it's time for 17.4 million people versus the government, defamation of character, because they're calling us all racist, bigots, xenophobes, and all this Islamophobes, just because we've got a difference of opinion and we love our country and we want our country to be run the way we want it to be run. Not the way they want to run it. It's about time we turn the tables on these people and tell them they work for us, not the other way around. We are not their slaves. They work for us. And all I'm saying to you is, spread the message. Get behind your constitution, get your yellow jackets on and get down that parliament, get outside there and let's take this country back. And then, when we've got this country back, justice for the 21, justice for our boys, justice for Jack Walker. All these people will get the justice that they deserve and need closure for. Because they're not getting it at the moment. They're being pushed around from pillar to post. Nobody's interested because it's all being covered up. All the crimes are being covered up. And if we've got an ounce of integrity or anything about us, we will all start uniting together and getting down there and getting this parliament shut. You know, I mean, who's that Anna Super thinker is? These people need sorting out. Who she thinks she's talking to? We pay her wages. She's only in that parliament because we allow her to be in there. We ain't shit off the bottom of her shoe. I don't know who she thinks she is. But anyway, guys, I've got to go out. I've only popped on because I was so angry when I seen the detective as well as James. And then what happened to Tracy on Saturday when they arrested Emily. Can't you see what's going on here? We need to act and act fast. We've got to sort this problem out. Because these guys ain't on our side. They're going to bring in more acts and statutes now to stop you getting anywhere near Parliament, trust me. Because they don't like the fact we're waking the people up. They don't like the fact that once the people wake up, they know they're all facing charges of high treason for what's gone on in this country over the last 40, 50 years, and they know it. They 100% know it. Why do you think that Anna Sudbury went like that the other day? Because she knew James was onto her. And when you do that, what do they do next? They've got to get rid of it, haven't they? So it'll be take his Facebook down, take his PayPal down, get the police to investigate him and bring him up on some jumped up charge. So then when he goes to court, he's got to keep the peace or whatever, and he won't be able to do what he's doing. In other words, it's shut him up. That's all it's for. Just like when they did it with Tommy. But it's about time we all got together and says, no more. We ain't having this anymore. We ain't your slaves. You've been treating us like slaves and something off the bottom of your shirt for years, and it ain't happening anymore. We are your employers. You ain't our. We ain't your slaves. We are your employers. We pay your wages. We vote you in. We give you our sovereignty to look after us. And look what you're doing with it. You're shitting all over us. But it ain't going to happen much longer because everybody's up to here with you. I'm sorry for raising my voice in the last year, but I'm just so angry at the moment. These people, who do they think they are? These people need sorting out. Who she thinks she is? Anyway, think about what I've said, ladies and gentlemen, because, trust me, the Constitution will save all of us. It will save this country, and it'll bring back God's law, common law, to this country. Everybody will be dealt with fairly. Fair, just, and without prejudice. That's what common law is. Not like it is at the moment. Well, all the fat cats sit there creaming all the money, and we've got to work 60, 70, 80 hours a week just to make ends meet. I mean, Sadiq Khan's putting, again, he's going to put the congestion charge up to £12.50. I bet they don't pay it though, do they? Like they don't pay the TV licence. They won't give out old age pensioners free TV licences, but they'll have them. And yet them are the ones who are creaming all the money. They pay 10% tax. Everybody else pays 17, 20% tax. Start using this, ladies and gentlemen. Please, wake up. Because this country is going down the pan. And we need to save it before it's too late. Because otherwise, our kids, grandkids and future generations ain't going to have a nice place to live. They're going to be slaves to the system. We've all got to get rid of our corporate entities. Get rid of your birth certificate. Give it them back. Become alive. Become a real man and woman. Not a legal fiction. Because that's what you are. You're all legal fictions. You're all living a lie. Anyway, guys, I've got to go. The missus wants me to take her somewhere, but I just thought I'd pop on because I'm so angry with the way they're treating the patriots, the way they're treating decent, genuine people, and making out that them scum of the earth. It's not on. It's really not. But anyway, stay safe, guys. And remember, the Constitution will save us. Common law, no loss, no harm, no injury, no fraud. And these is in that parliament. You can't get no more fraud than what them are doing in that parliament. Trust me. It don't get any worse. And I'll speak to you all later. And remember, here's my hand, here's my heart. I love every single person out there. I love every single person in this country. And the Commonwealth. Anybody who's got common law, we love you to bits. And it's about time Australia, Canada, New Zealand, you've all got to start rising up. All. Because it's happening in your countries as well. Not just here. It's happening anywhere in the Commonwealth. You've all got the Constitution. Use it. Take your countries back so your kids will have a future. God bless you all. God bless us all. I'll speak to you all soon, guys. Take care.